But for purposes of today's show, we understand that mishaps do occur, tragic incidents do occur, even though we don't wish for them to happen. So we've taken it upon ourselves to bring you an insightful conversation on what to do in an emergency. All through this week, we've been doing that. So on Breakfast Daily, we had the ambulance service, come in, talk us through the process and some of the issues they face. And on today's show, we are very privileged to host the Red Cross Society of Ghana. My very good friend, David Osei, who is a major, player in the space, is joining us on set right now. David, good morning and welcome.
Good morning.
Always a pleasure having you.
Good morning.
I hope you are well.
Oh, by His grace.
Amazing. I called David earlier this week and he said he's doing some work in Dodo. He's doing some things.
Anyways.
I hope you are well.
Oh, by His grace.
Amazing.
That's great.
How is the Red Cross Society of Ghana doing?
Oh, well, we are doing well, but though we have some challenges that we're hoping that the government will help us to save such situations. But as a humanitarian organization, we are still trying our best.
I can imagine.
What's the role of the Red Cross? Like, what do you do?
Red Cross is auxiliary to all the government institutions voluntarily.
Okay.
We are into relief items, supply, and then release, let's say relief support, and then conflict resolutions. So we are under an umbrella that is IFRC and ICRC from Switzerland.
Okay.
That is our mother organization. And then under the IFRC, ICRC, where you have national societies, where Ghana is also considered as Ghana Red Cross. So when you go to Nigeria, it is Nigeria Red Cross. When you go to Iran, it is Iran Red Crescent.
Okay.
So in the most Islamic nations are using the crescent, and then the other countries are also using
the cross.
The cross.
Wow.
But in between, we have the crystal.
Okay.
So if you don't want the crescent and then the cross,
You can go for the
crystal.
Wow. A lot of the time when Red Cross is mentioned, I hear like what comes to mind is offering help in an emergency.
Yeah.
A lot of the time I also hear first aid.
Yes.
Right? Is it the most common thing you do in our part?
That is the womb of Red Cross.
Okay.
Now, the origination of the Red Cross itself came out of first aid,
Okay.
giving help to the needy in terms of accident, which all started from one man called Jean Henry Dunant. There is a book called The Memory of Sofarino. He witnessed a war, and then out of the war, when he returned back to his country, he wrote a book just to memorize whatever he saw at the accident scene and the kind of help that he offered. So he wrote a book and they made a recommendation that a relief organization need to be set up to help the need and the suffering. That is how come the Red Cross and the Red Cross Society came about.
Interesting.
Oh, okay.
Let's come to the issues we'll be discussing today. And I'll probably just start off with this rather tragic story, very briefly on it. When you heard the story about Charles Emisa, the 29-year-old who died in a hit-and-run incident, died as a result of lack of proper care, in the sense that 3 hospitals could not take in his case. As somebody who's a player with, as a first respondent generally, what came to your mind? What were you feeling when the news broke out to you?
You see, most times when such incidents happens, we mostly put or give our 100% blame on the hospitals, forgetting that it was somebody that transported the person to the hospital. But the question is, most of us, as a normal person will say, when we go to the hospital, we were expecting the doctor to do something or the hospital to do something. The question I want to ask the two of you today and the viewers now is, what is that something that you expect the doctors to do?
People have said that they are, at the very least, look at the patient, try to stabilize the patient, find space for the person, even if it meant, treating the person in a ward where later...
You are saying all this because you are learned. You have the understanding. So the layman, the normal person on the street, who is transporting somebody to the hospital will say, when we got to the hospital, the doctors were not paying attention to us. The doctors were doing this, blah, 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 blah. So when you ask them, madam, my brother, what are you expecting the doctor to do? Yeah, they're supposed to do something.
Yeah.
Normally, these are the things that they say.
Yes.
If you should go out right now and ask the people on the street, they will say, we expect the doctors to do something to save the situation. So my question today is, what is that something?
What is that something? Okay. Maybe you can help us answer
that question.
So it is something that you yourself, you don't know.
Yeah.
So if you don't have idea of that something, doctors are not magicians.
Right.
Nurses are not God. So far as you are having issue or challenges with that something, don't forget they are also human beings like you. They may also face similar challenges. Right? It is not how you speed up to the hospital that determines whether the person will be survived or not. It is what goes into the speeding up. So how we transport the people to the hospital contribute a lot, negatively, positively.
So right from the accident scene, or whatever emergency it is, even the way you are carried.
Good. I send something to you.
Normally we pull people out of cars, like, there's an accident and we rush there and we're trying to, is that right?
They pull out,
yes.
They carry them at their back. Right?
Yeah.
They hold their hands. I wish you can post the pictures I send you.
Yeah, I've shared my producer.
They carry them at their back. It is not every casualty that needs to be carried at their back. It is not every casualty that needs to be handheld or leg held and then you move. No. Most accident victims suffer what we call spinal injury. So in accident scene, 1. 2, a fall from a height. Road accident, motor accident, a fall from a height. If you transport them or lift them anyhow, you will definitely worsen situations. That is why I will say it here. Accident deaths mostly are caused by people that handle them. Yeah.
Wow.
99% of accident deaths are caused by people that take care of them the first sight.
So
when you look at this, can they go back
to the first
picture?
Yes, this one.
When you look at this picture, somebody who has been knocked down by a car.
Yeah.
And he's being handled like this.
Right.
That is why some accident victims have been paralyzed as a result of this.
So in our attempt to help somebody, we're actually doing more damage than good.
More damage than good.
Wow.
But you don't know. And we always think, if you hurry up or we speed up in a case, that is where we will be able to save the situation. No. Don't forget, you are also at risk.
Yeah.
So I always say safety first. You put your safety into the consideration.
So you scan the environment before you offer help.
Good.
Wow. I want you to help us with, so, usually when accident happens, because of the adrenaline, and thank you very much. Like, everybody, and it's not from a place of meaning bad, right? Everybody just wants to help.
Yeah.
So, yes, I want you to help us with like practical step-by-step approach to dealing with injured persons, right, in an emergency scene.
Now, it is not everybody that can give assistance or give care. If you are not normal, excuse my language, meaning if you don't have a sound mind to stay focused,
right,
your aid giving becomes questionable.
Okay.
If you don't have understanding or if you don't have knowledge of what has happened, your aid also becomes questionable too as well. Now, the fact that you've acquired the knowledge may not guarantee your aid giving.
Okay.
When knowledge is acquired, there's a need for you also to inquire about the knowledge. which most Ghanaians don't do. So the fact that Nana say, as an expert, is teaching you on what to do in first aid, doesn't mean whatever
that you have the knowledge
I give you is what you have to apply. Inquire about it. Do a research. Now, when you inquire or do research about these things, it helps you to own it. And it's when you own it, that is where you will be able to apply it. And that's what we don't do. We only copy and paste. So when I copy mistakenly and I paste it on you, what happens?
Tragedy.
Let me give you one example. Nose bleeding. What do you do?
So, well, I know it, but I know normally people would lift their heads up.
Good.
Which is wrong.
That is good. You are talking like a Ghanaian. I like it. So most Ghanaians believe that when you raise the head up, lift the head up, it stops the blood. But the question I want to ask you again is, where is the blood going when you raise the head up?
Back into your head.
Where? In the head.
It's going.
Do you think it can get back to where it came from?
No.
From the artery?
No.
No. So when you raise your head up and the blood goes back, it is going to a different place, clot over there, and create discomfort. And it can also have future clinical issues with you. So the best thing is to lean the head forward. Whatever is coming out from the nose, allow it to come. But you can support it with a tissue or a cloth. Right. And it's something we don't know. Motor accident. When somebody is knocked down, there's a collision. The person is severely injured. You see people pouring water towards the blood. Severe bleeding, severe injuries, severe pain.
That's what they call the deep laceration.
Yeah. Severe pain, severe injury, severe bleeding.
Yeah.
Walk your casualty into shock. So when you pour water, the more you pour water on the person, thinking you are saving the person, you will end up worsening situations. So you don't apply water. Now, you will be in a rush to lift the person up and then transport the person. Right? You cause more internal bleeding. Just cordon the area, secure the environment, and then allow the person to lie down comfortably on a side way, if possible, so that the possible internal bleeding may easily come out. Wait for some time before you transport. And this has killed a lot of motor riders.
Oh no.
Because when you rush them, you cause more internal bleeding. Allow the internal blood to come out, which we don't do. I'm sure possibly they may even hold your mouth to prevent the blood from coming. It is no good. Now, on the accident scene, the most important thing is education, which we ignore. You cannot walk in here and then start giving first aid without educating the people. Do you know me?
No.
So because I'm in the uniform, I just walk in and I start giving you mouth to mouth. Is it possible?
No.
Assuming your husband is here. What do you think will happen?
Fights.
I may not be safe.
Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah.
So there's a need for me to educate the people at the scene.
Okay.
Why the need of the mouth to mouth for my safety? So through the education, identification and introduction is a key here.
Very important.
You need to identify yourself to the people to give you that reception. Then introduction, you introduce the accident, the impact, because you have the technical eye to see the end results. Right? And then you have the idea, the knowledge on what to do.
Okay.
So when I identify myself to you as David Nana Osei from Ghana Red Cross, with my uniform also identifying me, you will feel comfortable to hear me out.
Okay.
Then I'll use that opportunity to what? Educate you on what I expect us to do. And when you are doing this, you use it to form a team. You cannot do the work alone. So as you may say, getting to the accident scene, you are the knowledgeable person there. You need to put that knowledge in the people so that when they understand you, they will end up giving you a proper assistant to save the situation. So education, it is through education. It is the same through education that will help you to educate them for prevention. Because there are certain areas in the accident scene that bystanders cannot stand. So it is up to you to educate them that no, you cannot pass here, you cannot stand here. In Ghana, even when you put a caution tape there, Ghana man will raise the tape and they pass under it or jump over it.
Yeah.
So the caution tape alone may not solve your problem for you. You verbally need to talk to the people why the caution tape
Is there.
why they shouldn't cross. Because if your wife is lying down there, if your father is lying down there, and they caution, you don't care about it. My father is there. But the most important thing is your safety. You cannot go in there. You are risking your life.
So, you know, on the 14th, there was a huge accident on the Sawam Road.
Yes.
Where
Is it
there
the
was a
tanker?
fire. Yes, the tanker fire. And people were there recording and everything. I'm assuming that was wrong.
Yes, wrong.
So in that
Now-
instance,
Confidentiality, secrecy
Key.
of the casualty is another key. There's something like legal and ethical.
right?
It is legal, you need to seek consent. Ethical, you need to promote dignity of the person. I hope you are getting me. Because whatever I see on you, it is because of the accident by chance that I've seen what I'm not supposed to see.
Yeah.
Being ethical, I need not to sit somewhere or take pictures of it and then post it on Facebook. Looking at what they did to Captain Mahama. Looking at what they did to Ebony. So imagine Ebony is your sister or your wife and you see this on the social media. Now you at the accident scene posting those pictures will end up causing other accidents at home
Yeah.
because somebody can collapse out of this.
Yeah.
Interesting. I get that we can't exhaust all the things we want to talk about, but just before you take leave of us, I want you to help us with like some practical steps, right? So maybe if you can itemize it for us. If you get to an emergency scene, what can you do? And I get that there are different types of emergency scenes, right? So, you know, maybe using what happened 2 weeks ago as the kind of background, what should we do? Number one, you talk about how to even carry the person.
Yeah.
You know, should we, are there, if you have by chance have a first aid kit in your car, can you start applying certain things to ease the pressure, or just wait for the ambulance to come?
Thank you. You know, most of first aid that we give based on improvise. You may not have the first aid kit even with you. You may not have the right tools with you. That's why when you said, am I going to bring the stretcher? The question is, do you put stretcher in your car when you are driving by? So you only improvise.
Yeah.
Are you getting me? So when you get to the accident scene and there's an accident, let me see, you use the road. As a driver, you don't let the accident be ahead of you. Pass by the accident scene, drive about 50 to 100 meters ahead. Now, the secret is for your safety. It is possible that the scene that you have seen is a trap. So when you pass by the scene, about 50 to 100 meters, there's a possibility that those who plan the setup will come out thinking they've missed you. So when you see it, you can drive straight.
Okay.
But when the scene is ahead of you, the question is when you are out from your car or you are by the accident scene and then they get you, how will you run? So no matter what, drive by the scene, or if it is not possible for you to drive by the scene, as soon as you sight it ahead of you, slow down, assess from there. So when you see that there is a foul play around, then you can quickly turn. Right? But when you get to the accident scene, there's nothing like there's nobody there.
There'll always be somebody
Around.
Yeah.
If there's nobody there, what were you doing there? So
Might as well
so
leave.
far as you've been able to get there, it is possible that there's somebody somewhere.
Yeah.
So you call for help. Call for help. Because there are certain things you cannot do alone.
Okay.
Right? As you are shouting and calling for help, you still assess, analyze the situation. Right? Before you get close to the scene, observe well for your safety. Now, I always say it is better for you to leave your casualty to die than you being the cause of the situation. Because whatever you want to do, let me do something, you know, will end up killing the person.
Wow. David, we'll continue this conversation again. You know, time is not on our side, so end it here. I know there are other things you want to talk about, so we'll find time and do that. But thank you so much for your time this morning.
Welcome.
Where can we find the Red Cross Society of Ghana?
We are in all the regional capitals, mostly at the Ministry of Health. And then in Accra, we are the Gulf House, the Gulf Street, just behind Tullow Oil. That is our national headquarters. That is the same place that houses the region too as well. So you can walk in for any assistance.
You offer training and
all of
that.
We offer trainings.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
We'll find time.
Thank
We'll find
you
time
so much.
and
You
have
definitely
you
find
again.
time and come
Amazing.
You're welcome.
All right, David, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Right,
Thank you.
we'll be right back after this. Don't go away.